And for more on how Korea reacted to the unexpected developments from North Korea, we are joined in the studio by our Hwang Ji-hye. Ji-hye, how are the people dealing with the latest provocations from North?
It's really business as usual here in South Korea. Not many are panicking. Still, there are people concerned about the North going through more nuclear tests or other type of provocations. Take a look.
First they said it's a nuclear bomb test, and then they said it's a hydrogen bomb test. That's even stronger. So it does worry me a little. But I don't think it's a big deal. It will not be well received by the international community. North Korea will only end up further isolating itself.
I feel like this can turn into a huge threat for us this time. So I think it's important to act quickly in response to the situation.
I mean, we've never really experienced any actual damage, so I don't think anything catastrophic will happen.
So, Jay, upon hearing the news, President Park Geun-hye herself assured business leaders they should stay calm and not to be too shaken up about this. But the market did remain jittery today. And Seoul's economic policymakers, they also held an emergency meeting. Could you walk us through what the officials discussed in that meeting?
Sure. Temporary and limited impact is the kind of effect that they're expecting this time, as seen after many other provocations by the North in the past, including previous nuclear tests on the South Korean economy. High-level officials from the Finance Ministry, the Bank of Korea, and Financial Services Commission came together for this meeting. Although they agreed that the impact will not be major and will likely prove short-lived, they cautioned over short-term volatility in local markets that could be prompted by additional provocations from the North. And South Korea's central bank has also held a separate meeting on the latest threat, but came up with the same conclusion, putting markets at ease. Policymakers also pledged to keep a close eye on future movements in the market and run a 24-hour monitoring system.
We're no stranger to provocations, but we never get used to it. So, Ji, how did the market close today?
Well, it wasn't, despite this news from the North, local shares wasn't really rattling about the news, and they managed to recover the losses they saw during the day right after the story broke, with the benchmark Kospi once dipping to the 1,912 level, but closing at 1,925.43, down just over 0.25% from the previous session. The tech-heavy Kosdaq actually ended up roughly 0.5% from Tuesday at 687.27. The Korean won slid against the greenback to the lowest point since September last year, hitting 1,197.9 a dollar from 1,188 at yesterday's close. The drop comes at a time when the local currency was already shaky due to the weakening Chinese yuan.
All right, thank you, Ji-hye, for those number updates and, of course, for coming in today.
You're welcome.